It's the Vikings in possession of the football as we get right back to it in the third quarter.
Alright, chat, let's play.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this
possession. For both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them. This drive.
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They got to make some moves.
Grab his toes!
Goes down. Yannick Ngakoue able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Chicago offense set to get started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? How do they score here, especially a touchdown? It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw.
What was that throw, bro?
They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down.
I better not. Oh!
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
Here we go.
It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing on third down, Fields.
What are these throws?
Incomplete. Critical play in this football
Nice.
game.
I
They
ain't
pick up
pussy,
the first there. That clock keeps
I
rolling.
ain't
It's
pussy.
be a little frustrating
I
for
wanted
them
that bit.
because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing.
I wanted that bit.
Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields, 61 yards. And the Bears have pretty well...
Patapim. Udin.
Right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off and it creates a wide open space.
Shakes off the sack. Marcus Davenport able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big.
How is that not 10 yards?
I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. DeMarcus Walker able to get in there for his second sack.
Sit down, my boy.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Under pressure, they got him again. Yannick Ngakoue. Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, But the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Yannick Ngakoue, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, no, he ain't making that, twin.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Is he?
He's got a man, complete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. Force a turnover on downs. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 points, they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
The tackle goes to Harrison Smith. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything
Look
right on
out.
that play,
Look.
didn't they? They got the
Is he on
leverage
the
up
line
front.
up?
Good blocking. Nice hole for him.
Flag!
Ends up picking up nice
Flag!
yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling.
No.
They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
What?
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion. Could have been an interception.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields.
He's wide. That was on
That's
him.
complete to his running back, Herbert. Bounds with a 1st down as they will have a 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
Remember that bitch.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And he is in. Touchdown.
Tootsie. I said hey to her. I said hey.
Justin Fields.
Tell her not to talk
A
to me.
6-yard touchdown run.
She's been all
Able
day.
to push that lead out a bit further.
She's hurt my feelings all day.
The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
Sorry.
What I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocks and finding ways to defeat them. But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take